Welcome to another episode of the Extraordinary Gentlemen's, the Bourbon Trials, Part Dos. We hope that you enjoyed the first one. We're going to be jumping in here after we just took a break, got some food, got some water, rehydrated ourselves. We hope you enjoyed the first one, and we hope you enjoyed the second one just as much. Let's begin. All right, welcome back. We just got off over their break, and we're going to try to finish up this Bourbon Palooza out. So we got a short distance to finish. Well, it's going to be all.
But slow and steady wins the race.
Shouldn't it be a Bourbon Blitz?
I say it should be an
Bourbon
all-out
Blitz.
sprint.
That's
and
another good
crash
name
and
for the
burn at
podcast.
the episode.
What was that, Nick?
All-out sprint, crash and burn at the end.
Yeah, but that last one I really want to savor.
What was the last one? Oh, the Now Creek.
Yeah, the
Falls.
Evan
No,
Williams.
the new riff. The new riff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, let's just keep
Who
going.
wants to pour this? Somebody else
I-
want to pour?
I can do
I'll
it,
pour
yeah.
All right.
What are we on right now?
No, Nick, definitely not Nick.
No, I say we have Red Hot
We're on the
for
now.
because he
Yep,
can get
that
on.
one.
I have a heavy hand.
Oh, okay.
All right, cork pop.
I guess Red Hot shouldn't pour.
Weak. Synthetic
weak.
cork.
Yeah.
That's why.
Is Knob Creek?
We got the Knob Creek 12 year. What were you gonna say?
Are all the Knob Creeks synthetic?
Yes, I think. Yeah, all of them are
I
synthetic.
thought.
This is the 12 year. We reviewed it back a little while ago, along with the Old Forester 1910, the Knob Creek Small Batch, and we have that Jim Beam Distillers Edition. That was real nice. I mean, like we said, I think in the last time we had, it's just a much more refined nose on this. So good. 12 years. It's phenomenal.
Tastes like rusty diaper.
What was the price on this one, I think? Let me check.
Check your own dang pricing.
Okay. Carter has now
Carter's done.
released his responsibility.
Also, my phone's almost dead, so it doesn't help.
Oh, that's okay. Let it die.
Let it
Oh, what's
die,
that?
let it die,
Let
let it shrivel
much
up
is
and
now?
die. Let it die, let it die, let it.
Wait, you slap again.
I looked up Old Forester for some reason.
Oh, good job. It is
What do you think, Nick?
$60.99.
Yeah,
61.
$61.99.
What do you think?
60.
$60.99.
There you go.
That's my guess.
That's your guess.
That's your guess.
Yeah.
This is like Price is Right.
How much was that? How much was that single barrel that you bought?
50.
You can get Knob Creek single barrel
And
for.
you got skunked.
No, the single barrel. That's the one you bought. You can get it for $38.
You
I got skunked. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but
a
that
nice,
was a barrel select, Dylan.
That's true.
I guess this. I remember this not being. I thought this was more just full of the same flavor as the small batch Knob Creek.
Stupid 12.
But this
year,
is
you can't
very
find it.
spicy, peppery in both the beginning and the middle. Not the finish, but
It leaves a very interesting flavor in the back of your throat.
Muy caliente.
Kentucky hug.
Not Kentucky hug, but just spice.
What is Kentucky Hug?
Kentucky
The
hug is
burn
like.
you feel in your chest.
Oh no, it's like
Yeah.
the warmth.
Yeah.
warmth.
The warmth.
It's a little bit of a constriction of your lungs.
It's like you're having a cardiac arrest.
Can I get deep with you guys real quick?
No.
I think I lacked Kentucky Hug as a child.
Well, I would hope.
I would hope
Kentucky
so
hug.
because
You might have had something wrong. Are you sure you don't have fetal alcohol poisoning?
No.
you're not sure.
He's not
Yeah,
sure.
you're not sure.
I like
Alright,
it.
we'll move on to the next
Is it a
one.
buy?
just
Is it a
'cause-
buy?
For me, I said this last time. This is not a buy, just because the original Knob Creek is so good that the extra 2 years does not make it worth the extra $25.
For 3 years.
3?
We don't even know. That's
That's
not
10
age.
for the. That's
that's
true. It's
not
not.
even age
They,
stated.
yeah, you're right. And it was 9 before, wasn't it?
Well, now it's
When it was.
they're back and it's 9 years.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry for the extra 3 years. The
Allegedly.
evolution of flavor. It is better. The 12-year is definitively a better whiskey, but I don't think it's $25 betterer than the original Knob Creek. So this is not a buy for me.
I think for me to actually know, I'd have to taste them both back to back. Because I feel like we've gone through. a
Well,
lot.
little do you know, you actually just did that. 'Cause
Did-
that was the last one we had.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, good job.
Well, I think what ruined my palate was the cheeseburger with sriracha ketchup.
Was it?
Could have been.
Spice doesn't kill any flavor.
Woo,
All right.
baby.
We're in territory of allocated whiskey now.
Let's get a quick cork pop.
That was weak. Definitely weak. So this is E.H. Taylor. This is the first of the bottled and bonds, which that is a term you hear when it's basically, this predates the Food and Drug Act. This was the first law that actually had to do with anything consumable in the United States. And basically, a bottle and bond means it has to be 50% alcohol or 100 proof, at least 4 years old. It has to be from the same distillery, from the same master distiller, distilled in the same season. So there's a lot of laws put in place that would kind of guarantee quality.
Are you saying that this is the first spirit to have received, such specifications, or the first bourbon?
Spirit.
Spirit?
Isn't that the same?
Well, no, bourbon's a specific.
But there's no other. Bourbon is the only thing that has bottle and bond. The Bottle and Bond Act predates the Food and Drug.
Yeah, so that's why I asked.
Administration.
Yes, this is the first law that impacts any drink or consumable product,
Okay.
essentially. Because this is pre-prohibition.
Okay.
And you basically had people going around kind of mixing neutral grain spirits like bitters and other things that would give it flavor to basically pre-age things, and they would try to pass it on as whiskey. And then this was the response of distilleries and lawmakers to make a category that could guarantee the consumer to know that they're buying something that is a quality product.
Okay.
So they know what they're getting. So essentially, that's kind of what it is. So this is E.H. Taylor small batch, 100 proof.
Yeah, for being 100 proof, it's very light, right? It doesn't hit you very hard.
Yeah.
Anything.
It's not super strong or heavy.
Right, in like we described before, like usually higher proof liquors are thicker. Literally, you could taste the richness. This is rich, but not in the sense that it's not rich. I guess it's kind of a weird way to say it, but it's not rich in the sense that it's thick. It tastes light. It looks light. The color, right? It's very
Surprisingly light.
surprisingly amber-ish compared to the darker. Looking at our selection here as we continue forward, they all get a dark maroon, right?
Well, that's
or almost
yeah.
maroon, not quite, but almost. That's almost consistent throughout the rest of our choices going forward. But this one, the flavor, I can't. Yeah, sorry, I'm having a hard time picking out specific notes. We have it again.
I get a grape on this one. This was the first whiskey I actually got grape on. That I felt. But it's
The skin or the flesh? I always got to ask that because grape is a weird fruit, right? The skin tastes like
I think mostly skin.
skin. And is it a purple skin or a green skin?
Purple.
Purple skin. Okay.
Isn't flesh just skin?
The,
I thought they were the
He's
same
talking
thing.
about the flesh of a grape.
of a fruit. The flesh of a fruit is the meat,
Is the
right?
meat.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So the flesh of a grape is super tart,
Okay.
right? And all the
I
sweetness,
just didn't know it was
all that's
referred
in the
to
fruit.
as a flesh.
It's
Yeah.
in the juice.
Well, in the flesh. Yeah, all the flavor and the sweetness is in
It's right
the
here.
flesh.
Flesh, I
And
imagine
skin is
zombies.
just
Skin,
kind of a
I
tart.
imagine them
Yeah.
eating skin.
Right. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I think I guess I don't know. I've heard the term flesh used in fruits for apples. The flesh of an apple is the white part,
Yeah.
not the skin, right? So that's the part that has the body of the flavor, right? So when you talk about the flesh of I'm saying flesh, but I just mean grape, right? The interior of a grape is always sweet. And a green grape, it's also sour, but it's always sweet. And then the skin of a grape, it is gritty, right? And it like has that retracted. It's like it sucks your tongue back, right? Not the way a pineapple attacks your tongue. The way,
Well, it's tart, not sour.
right? Tart, not sour.
Yeah.
It makes your lips naturally pucker, right? So, you know. So we talk about the skin and I don't know where do we start? Oh yeah, Dawson was talking about right. Sorry.
Apples are good.
Apples are good.
Grapes are good.
better.
Apples are good. This
Pour
is
the
pretty
old
good,
granddad.
Yeah, this is good too. I'd say
Would you? So I guess
this
we
is-
didn't talk about the
How much
retail
the price.
pricing.
too. Yeah.
I found it's saying like $40. It's
Yeah.
$40.
I think
Yep.
that's worth $40.
The problem is, I kind of alluded to this. It's hard to find. You'll find the secondary going, I think upwards of $60 and beyond. So there's for Nick. There's
So it's worth it if you can find it at regular retail price.
for sure.
But once you get into some of the resale values, it starts to not.
There's secondary
Like
markets.
I
and
would
stuff
agree that like at $60, I think that there are other things that I would just
yeah, there's
find
definitely stuff that are worse, and stuff that are better.
yeah.
I think this is a very solid choice.
It's a good
and,
middle ground.
It's just hard to find sometimes now because the H. Taylor has a just kind of like
It's got a good reputation.
it's got a good reputation.
So
Got a
I
good name
saw
behind
I
it.
saw Zach wince when he poured me a little bit more than he had poured in his glass.
That's good.
So I feel like I should finish this one.
I only winced because
It was a
my
lot.
steady of hand was off. I also poured another. I won't say who, but another one of our patrons a little too much. I was like, dang it.
So what did you think of this one, Zach? The H. Taylor.
Yeah, I thought it has a nice fruity scent and flavor. It's full bodied. It has a nice.
Are you buying this at $40?
Yeah, I already did.
100%.
I already bought it at $40, and this whiskey has a definitive beginning, middle, end. Right, you taste every part of it stands the length of its duration in your mouth. I like that a lot. There's a lot of I've had a lot of whiskeys. We were just talking about before we even recorded the first part of this podcast. We had Glenfarclas 10. It's a Scotch, not a bourbon, but has no finish at
No
all.
finish. Just zero finish.
It's weird. Like you drink it, you get that flavor, and then it's gone.
Loses all flavor.
Yep. There are
within,
bourbons
like-
that have that too. I can't really name one off the top of my head, but a whiskey needs to have
It's kind
a
of like
beginning,
a maker's
middle,
mark
and an end.
almost.
So you
Yeah,
you want,
I guess a little bit like a maker's mark. Yep.
So
I want
would
to
you
link
describe it as having more of a body, or just having
not more of a body.
So
but
it's just having more of like a transition in flavors then.
I would
yeah.
describe body.
It doesn't
more
need to have
like
a transition of the flavors. I would like that, but it doesn't need to have. As long as if I can taste it right when it enters the mouth, as it sits on my tongue, and as it goes down my throat. I want the distinct flavors in each of those processes.
So you want different flavors for each.
Not
of those
necessarily. It
processes.
could be the same flavor as long as it lasts
Okay.
the length of the time.
You just want bang for your buck.
I want. I guess that's the way to put it. But more so, it's an experience, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just drinking liquor,
Well, that's
drink
what you're
liquor.
paying for.
Yeah.
You're paying for an experience.
Yeah,
Candy's
if I didn't-
dandy, but liquor's quicker.
Right. If I
It
don't,
was definitely quicker.
yeah. And if I live by that logic, I'd be buying Everclear every day, right?
That's
Wow.
gross.
I
mix.
think your buck then is different. You're going for a different result.
I like martinis with Everclear in the place of vodka.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
gosh.
drinking alcohol for more function than you are for
for
pleasure.
a use of less function.
Yep. So
Yeah,
next is
honestly, at that point.
next is another Bourbon Bond, Old Granddad. I guess I never really recognized this as high rye mash bill. I don't know what that means.
This is a Jim. Oh, so high rye mash bill means that it's the second highest use.
So in the same sense, a
grain.
weeded bourbon is the wheat is the second.
Yes.
Okay, rye is okay. 100 proof, 50%.
Yep.
Old Granddad's good.
Use 4
It's
years.
Jim Beam product.
Jim Beam product.
Yep. Let me start pouring. You won't hear from me for a little bit.
Great cocktail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Synthetic.
That was
Ooh,
good,
that was a
though.
good one.
Better.
It was echoey. It had a little bit of splash.
Don't you say it's good just because we've been missed out on by other quirks.
What?
I think we need to speed things up a little bit.
Works.
We're almost done.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's my point.
I want to have fun, okay? Whee! I don't want to feel rushed.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
We go at the pace that the podcast goes at.
Yeah, which is like a dad jogging.
It's so slow.
No, like moderate.
Like he doesn't want to be.
He doesn't want to jog, but,
But
he's
he
still
knows
technically
he's got to
jogging.
finish it at some point.
He knows that
Yeah,
he'll
it'll take more
jog when
time.
Yeah.
he knows that if he
yeah.
doesn't jog, his wife will be very mad at him.
Yeah, he's like, you can't be eating all those beer brats and then not go for a jog.
He's like, I'm gonna go and get a case of Glazers after this.
Yeah, so it's
from
a jog.
Quick Trip.
It's a jog out of
Speaking of which,
necessity,
we
not
have those.
pleasure.
Did you buy Glazers?
I didn't buy them. They're already here.
Oh heck yeah!
What?
There's 2 packs. Oh,
I came in
Okay.
clutch. I came as the
MVP.
snack
I was
boy.
I was
MVP
gonna buy
right
those.
there,
I was like,
coming
Quick
to
Trip. I'm like, oh, I should grab a pack.
Like,
I'm like,
we're
ah,
not
I wouldn't.
sponsored by, but we'll gladly accept a sponsor from Quick Trip Glazers.
Never get
And or
paid.
Blue
We
Apron.
just get. Yes.
NordVPN.
NordVPN.
$1.
Tunnel
The
Bear.
premier safety
Tunnel Bear.
website.
Yep. I highly recommend it, everyone. I don't have one. I really should, but
VPN.
VPN, any VPN service, one that you think is reputable.
Well, I don't need
Someone
a
else's
VPN because I
VPN.
don't
Yeah.
look
Someone
up
else's
slimes
home
like
internet.
somebody else. Here.
Not even just for looking at sketchy websites. It's nice to have when you want to watch content that's only available in different countries, or
Yeah.
you want
Yeah.
better. You can
Well-
you can literally get better ping in some circumstances,
Like
by
Doctor
connecting to a
Who
different
is
network.
available on Netflix in the UK,
But not
available in
USA.
Netflix in the US.
Right.
Who are these people?
So NordVPN.
So I get. There's a peanut off of this.
Peanut. Okay.
That's a Jim
Let me-
Beam
let me smell
staple.
it again.
Off the nose or
Yep.
on the palate?
Yes.
So
Everything.
both.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How do they
Okay,
get that
I kind of
peanut?
smell it.
It's Jim Beam. I don't know.
They put peanuts in it.
That's their one thing that they're
Yep.
famous for. Is
They put
whatever.
nut.
They shake it around on an elephant's back, and then the elephant. the
Is a
trunk.
peanut? I suppose. Never mind. I answered my own question. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's good. It's very peanutty.
Yeah. I guess now, now that I kind of think about it, my taste of peanut is almost entirely from peanut butter. I rarely eat peanuts.
Really?
Rarely. Because if I ever buy just nuts,
It's
it's gonna be almonds and cashews.
It's different.
It's.
It's an entirely different experience.
Yeah.
I like this.
It's almost like the peanut and peanut butter are two separate forms of matter.
No way. What?
I should have bought this when we were at.
How much is this one?
Although you could argue, let me ask you this: is peanut butter a liquid or a solid?
That is a solid, my dude.
Are you
Is
sure?
mud a liquid?
I'm gonna
solid?
say
I don't know.
liquid only because it moves when I
So the
change
oil
the
is
shape
a
of
What do you
it.
mean?
I was just gonna say
Huh?
there's
So the
It's
oil
not-
separates from it. That's
Uh-huh.
definitely a liquid.
there's an oil
Right.
that separates.
Then is what
from,
is
the
left
nut
over
butter.
a solid?
It's not viscous.
No.
But viscosity doesn't that's not the only definition of a liquid.
Well, I kinda feel like it
liquids
is,
have
though.
different variations
I mean,
of
it
viscosity.
doesn't
Right, but a
It
solid
doesn't
has
flow.
0 viscosity.
Yeah,
So it is a liquid because it does move.
I agree.
So
That's-
the
But
price,
is it a liquid only because of the oil?
No, I think it's a solid.
Well, it's probably the same reason.
But once you take the oil away, what is it?
It's nut
So
butter.
Is
Uh-huh.
Jello a liquid?
Yeah. No.
No.
It's a solid.
Jello's a solid.
Because if you just have a chunk of Jello,
Okay,
sits
hold on.
there.
Is a Dairy Queen Blizzard a liquid? They put it upside
That's
down.
what
No,
I'm
no,
thinking.
But it
is glass. Is glass a liquid?
Is ice
Because
cream a
over
liquid? That's
over
my-
the years, old glass will actually become thicker at the bottom of the pane of glass
Yeah.
than at the top.
Well, because it doesn't matter how, as long as it has an amount of heat, it will do so. Right?
Yeah.
So I guess yeah.
Depends on how much
by
it
the-
is.
by
We're
the
digging
vis-
deep here
by
on the Bourbon
viscosity
podcast.
rule, it
is
would be-
mayonnaise an instrument?
Yes.
Yes.
No Patrick
If you
mayonnaise.
can play
Alright, so,
it, it's an
next
So I
is...
got the pricing on this Old
Oh,
Granddad.
yeah, my bad.
So the Old Granddad is a 1 liter bottle.
Yep.
So everything else has been 750 mil.
Mm-hmm.
This is $25.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
that's yummy.
That's really good.
It's a
for
dang
20
good deal.
Yep. That's almost better than the Knob Creek, like, deal-wise.
I mean, yeah, it's a liter.
Yeah, it's
And
more
it's
money.
$10
It's
less.
yeah. I don't like it as much as the Knob Creek, but I do like it. $10 less. I like it. I like it $10 less than the Knob Creek. But to move on, this next is a special one to my father who just downed this thing.
Oh, your father's dead. Oh,
He
That's what I thought.
yeah.
I was thinking,
Right. Shout out.
My father
This
who
is a
recently
shout
passed
out.
away.
Pour one out to the homies.
homies.
My
Um,
late estranged
Dylan,
father.
Dylan here. He called
something
me
out
one
for
day.
Harambe.
I was going out of town, and he called me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so at this liquor store, they're selling this pretty rare." He's like, Dylan says, "I've never seen this in the state before. You got to come and grab this if you're in town." I'm like, "Oh, I am in town," so I grabbed it, brought it up north to our cabin, and we all tried it. My brother, myself, my father. We drank some, and my father,
My father has
absolutely loved it.
I
Like,
have it.
I've never seen such
sister has
such
it.
a smile on his face after he drank it. He's like, it instantly became his favorite whiskey. Before, he's never actually told me his favorite whiskey, but he always buys Glenlivet 12 every time he goes to Total Wine. Every time he gets Glenlivet 12
I think I've
because
seen
that's
you
his
dead
staple.
by Glenlivet.
Yeah. And so, but this is the one he wants. And then I told him, like, sorry, Dad, but this is impossible to find.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Do it.
He's like, but he said it's only
Boy.
$40. Like, yeah, it is only $40.
Isn't that
but
the most
it's
soul
only-
crushing thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you find something you love, it's affordable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
But
pour
you
it,
can
and
never
I
find
think you guys are gonna like this too.
I've had this one.
He's had it. Dawson's gonna like it. Nick's gonna like it. It's gonna be great.
So
If
what
you
is it
don't,
again?
you die.
It's
What
called
is it
Henry
called again?
McKenna.
Yep, it's Henry McKenna.
Okay.
Heaven Hill, I think.
Cork.
What is okay?
Yeah. Oh, I like
I
this
think it's-
squeak.
I'm like 80% sure it's Heaven Hill. 10 year old age statement, bottled and bond, so 50% alcohol. Made by the same head distiller, the same distillery in the same season.
Love how that Evan Williams is almost one of the last ones. It's like in your mind, there's like a certain amount of suspense that's building up as you get towards the end, and then it's Evan Williams.
No, that's not the last one.
No, there's one more
One of
after
the
that.
last ones.
Yes, one of the last ones.
You can make it one of the first ones. I don't know. That one.
You bionic man over there?
$3 million man. Where's the robot Bigfoot?
All right. So before I drink this again, when I drank it for the first time, we'll see if my palate is even any good at remembering things. I remembered
Tastes like
strong.
bourbon.
I got caramel from it the first time I had it. I was literally sitting at a campfire, so that probably didn't help the scent part. But I tasted caramel. Tasted very vanilla-y.
It was good.
And it's I loved it a lot. I liked it a lot. I didn't love it. My dad went crazy, but this is an easy buy.
Oh,
$40.
I think
Easy.
it has to be
if you found it, especially because even if you don't like whiskey and you're for some reason at a liquor store, you buy this for $40, you could easily sell it for $80, probably for $100.
Ooh.
To at least his dad.
Yeah, to at least my dad. Yeah.
Could be the power suggestion, but like I
We'd
do
give you his
definitely
address
smell
and his
vanilla.
phone number.
Like the
I
initial-
haven't said anything, but I'm definitely, when I finish this bottle, pouring that Old Granddad in there and selling it to Lance for $100.
I would let it happen because I want to know because how
gots
good
to
how
know.
good is my dad?
Power
How
suggestion.
good is my dad?
I would actually like to see you
He would
bring
know.
that over to their house.
The Old Granddad is so much different.
and be like, here, this is more Henry McKenna, and he's just
Yep.
like,
I found it. Why is it opened? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a
Yes.
little bit,
Just to make
Discount.
sure.
just pre-opened.
Probably doesn't have Corona in it because I've been having it.
Yeah, so less caramel than what I remember. A little bit, not really though. But yeah, vanilla is very strong in this.
Vanilla
Not a lot of fruit.
aftertaste.
but just so sweet, so candy-like, easy to drink.
Kind of vanilla. Oh, excuse me. 1 second. Vanilla, kind of cherry. A
So you get cherry.
little bit on the
Okay.
after.
I cannot get. I don't get any fruits
Yeah, I don't really
from
get
this.
cherry off of it.
I can't get a fruit off of this. Maybe a floral taste, but no.
I don't get fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's just
it's good
solid.
drink.
It's good.
Solid. It's good. $40.
$40, worth it.
This is a
The,
good buy.
the problem is when things get awards,
Yeah.
then
Yeah, so this one, the San Francisco 2019
yeah.
gold, double gold medal. So this won basically.
It won
This was
a
number.
category.
This was like number one in the category.
Right. Whereas if you see, that's the thing is if you see it won gold, that's
Yeah.
basically it's a nomination.
Yeah.
If it won double gold, then it actually won a category.
Yeah. And the thing is, specifically at the San Francisco, this particular competition, challenge, tournament, whatever you want to call it, each barrel was different, right? These are all choice.
Oh, I forgot.
handpicked.
These are all single barrels too. The
Yeah,
Henry
these are all
McKenna
single barrels. Yep. So
everyone's a little bit
so
different.
they're numbered on the barrel. The one that won was like 4,379. It was in the 4,000s. All the new barrels are above 7 or 8,000. Right? They're 3,000 barrels past.
Yeah, I don't know.
What won? Obviously, they know what's good, and the master distiller, master whatever, knows the flavor profile that did win and what they want. But you're never ever gonna get the bottle, the flavor that won the competition,
Say it ain't so.
right? You're just never gonna. They do actually. I shouldn't say that because they do exist. People are selling them for thousands of dollars, right?
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
How do
That
they know?
from that
You
barrel
looked it up?
because the barrel number.
Oh, because
The barrel number's
yeah,
on the
so
bottle.
that's
It's
backtrace,
the winning one. The one
That's
that
dumb.
buy.
That is
So-
crazy.
If you have, $1,000 to kill and you want to spend it on a whiskey,
Buy Pappy's.
then yeah.
It's as simple as
Then
that.
this is
Get
the
you
second
some
choice.
Jack Daniels
All right, next
honey.
one.
Get something better.
Jack Daniels, honey. Get yourself some Fireball.
Fireball's whiskey, right? Technically.
Flavored whiskey,
It's
yeah.
flavored whiskey, but yeah.
All right, next is the 1792 Distillery Bottled and Bond.
No. I forget what distillery. It's owned by Buffalo Trace. 1792 distillery.
Yeah. Yep, Buffalo Trace. It doesn't say, but actually they have a little description of what the Bottled and Bond Act was on the back. Did not know that.
I like this one. I got this one a while ago.
Weak
It was interesting.
a weird sound.
Yeah.
Kind of squeaky and then
Check that cork.
oh, it's an actual cork though.
Watch those wrist rockets.
Yeah, it's plastic cork top, and then the cork's actually cork, but
Yeah.
it's weird. You think it'd be really heavy? It's not. It's not heavy at all.
Gotcha.
Lackluster. It's got like an Art Deco design. Is that pineapple I smell in the nose, or something in my hand?
Don't say anything yet. I kind of like. I want to go into it blind, so I'm not just repeating what everybody else is saying. You know.
Then just don't repeat what
You
we
don't
say.
know, Nick. You don't know anything. No,
That's why. That's why I like to just go in totally blind. See,
Alright,
see what's going on. You know. Yeah. So I smell pineapple.
Yeah, I was gonna say pineapple. It smells like Asperger's.
It's It's definitely sweet.
It's. I don't know if it's pineapple actually. For some reason, it said
I
pineapple.
want to say cinnamon, but I also just I said cinnamon for the other one. But it's kind of like that sweet. with a
that.
little
Maybe
bit of
that's what it is.
spice.
Maybe it's apple.
Oh yeah, it
It's
smells like
Apple
apple
Jacks.
pie.
No, not apple pie.
Yeah,
It's,
no, like a little bit.
no,
of cinnamon, a little bit of
It's
apple.
Apple Jacks.
no. What's the drink?
Apple
Not apple
Jacks.
juice. Not apple juice.
Oh,
but
cider?
cider.
Apple cider with cinnamon.
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
what it is.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, no, you're right. I get that. I totally get that.
yeah, because the
More
apple,
so the apple cider.
and then you
less
get the cinnamon.
cinnamon. but
Yeah, I don't know. I smell a lot of
I
cinnamon.
could see the cinnamon.
you can.
You're smelling an apple cider drink. Not, it's got a little bit of cinnamon. In it.
I obviously can discern the flavors.
I love cinnamon toast.
I know
crunch.
my
It's
cider,
favorite
don't
flavor.
doubt me.
I know my cider.
In fact, I had cinnamon toast crunch for that. I had blueberry. I love blueberry. I'll show her the mystery.
Oh yeah.
shade.
In
Oh.
fact, I love it.
Oh shoot! What is the flavor? What is the flavor? What is the flavor?
I will show
This
her
is
the
what I
mystery
would call a
never
memory
shade.
flavor.
Wait,
I
don't
drink,
say anything yet. Don't say it.
I drink this and it sends me back just to like a time
Okay.
I was
okay.
like 13 years old.
Preteen.
Yeah, listen to Kirk. I think I know where Carter's going with
try
this.
try to explain your memory and then
Uh-huh.
explain it
Dissect
in like
it.
Dissect it in like excruciating detail.
You
in
really
ways,
want to know?
Yes,
Excruciating.
You really wanna
excruciating
know?
detail, so
Okay.
that we
Smells like
we will
Zach
be
in his
able to
underwear.
able
Why
to
does it smell like
experience
that?
this
We
with
want to
you.
be
Okay.
transported.
All right, let's.
Yes, transport us in time.
Okay, so so I wasn't 13. I must have been probably 10 or 11.
We're actually going to
I'm
start.
at-
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm at a cabin. We had an old cabin, and downstairs there was this old black leather couch. So gross, so disgusting, but it was like super soft, and this is the best couch to nap on in the world. But the memory this brings back is I was there with my brother, and we were watching the Golf Channel on our old CRT television.
It was like CRT television. I know.
This was the first time that we had gotten TV cable at this cabin. That's the memory, and the smell and the flavor is. It was my dad. No, he was.
The smell was. It was my dad.
No, he was
Musty and
He was
disgusting.
talking. He was talking to my uncle about the guy playing golf. I don't remember who was playing, but
What did he smell like
his
specifically?
What? No, his. So
You're
he-
derailing him. Stop
Dad
derailing
was, Dad
him.
was sitting next to me, and his breath smelled like this. Yeah,
So he smoked camels
yeah,
all day.
Or he drank this bourbon.
yeah. He
Smoked
drank something.
camels.
He drank something like this
He
before.
had Marlboros all day.
Yeah, bro.
So why does it smells like his breath?
Yeah, like it.
Like
That's
fruit?
the
Oh,
smell I remember.
Like, you know how old guys have
They
like
have,
a
like, old
weird
It's
people
cologne.
breath
It's old
smell?
people cologne, or is it?
No, it's old people
No,
breath.
it's old people breath.
It's old people breath.
Yeah, legit. Like an old guy
It's dentures.
who like
Are you saying it smells like dentures
no,
and dental
like
cream?
it smells like they hit up McDonald's at 6 a.m. It's not like 10, and they've had breakfast, and they also kind of let the old people like kind of infiltrate that coffee smell.
they get the McGriddle.
yeah,
And it smells like a McGriddle with the
It's,
maple syrup.
I'm imagining
It's grease,
people
coffee,
going
and
and
old
buying
person.
this
The
liquor,
level of
this
dissection.
whiskey, because
Well,
they're
this
like,
needs to be
oh,
very good.
flavor
this
now.
guy's like these people told me it smells like old people, so I need to know.
I
But then we
need
went,
to know.
No, we went deeper, and then it smells like old person chewed up a McGriddle at 6 a.m.
It's now 10.
and then breathed
Yeah.
on you at 10.
Yeah. Like
Yep.
you still have that little bit of sweetness from the syrup and the
I can
McGriddle
I,
bun,
I can understand the McGriddle aspect.
and then you've got the bacon and the egg and
Yeah.
the fake cheese has kind of degraded into like a weird smoky
Oh,
weirdness.
I can crush a
That's-
McGriddle right now.
Oh,
I could go to
would
town on a
smash
McGriddle.
Some McGriddles
I
right
have a
now.
question.
Yeah.
Is it worth? How much is this bottle?
Oh, we haven't looked
Oh,
at
Oh,
it.
price point.
Yep.
Is
Hold
it,
on.
Is
Oh.
it worth?
42.
Is it worth the $42? That's the estimate. The $42 to buy the bottle, or do you just go get a McGriddle then if it tastes the same?
Well, I just go to
No,
an
but
old
so you
person
have to
and
have
stick my
somebody eat
nose
it.
in their mouth.
Oh, okay.
That's free.
Yeah, that's free.
That's free.
Nose in the mouth of an old man.
You can't drink that though.
Free. In fact, he may pay you.
But you want the lick.
I'd be into that sort of thing.
He might pay you. He's just rubbing his belly button.
Oh yeah, smell my mouth.
Look, boy. Boy.
Boy.
All right, I can't find like a marketplace that sells it. However, there is a review that says how much they got it
42.
for.
42.
$35.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd sniff an old man for $35.
And this isn't like a critic review. This was a Reddit review. This guy went to the store and just
Also, it's a real one.
so it's a real
I
one.
mean, look at. Yeah, okay.
It's a real consumer, not a critic.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's worth $35.
That's worth
it's
$35.
definitely worth $35. If you could, I guess I've never looked for it. I guess I've never seen it.
I didn't
in
like the
memory
small batch, so I've stayed away from anything.
of the 1792.
Yeah,
sure.
I don't like the small
Is that
batch.
1792 small batch or is that
This is
1792?
bottled in bond.
It's bottled in bond. Okay.
Yeah. So
Evan Williams.
Oh
Now-
no, the bottle. So a bottled mod at Total Wine is 45.
you can see it on Total
Yeah.
Wine. Why didn't that pop up? Okay.
How much? Sorry,
All right,
how
so we're in
much was it?
Minnesota.
45
It's 45
Minnesota,
bucks.
essentially.
45 bucks.
Yeah.
I still think
It's close. I don't know. That's $10 more and 25% more the price. Almost 25% more the price.
But what are you going to compare this to?
in flavor? I gotta drink it again, but
But like, you can't buy Henry McKenna.
no. Yeah.
Old Granddad is
Different flavor.
worse and
completely.
different.
Yeah.
E.H. Taylor, you're not going to find.
No. I guess. Yeah, you're right. This is a prevalent example of a good bottled and bond with
That's
a nice,
readily available.
readily available.
You know.
So I guess then yes. Given that scenario circumstances, I would buy
obviously, if
this.
you had the 3 to choose from, I guess out of the 3, which one did you pick?
the
E.H. Taylor.
yeah probably the H Taylor. I was thinking
You think the E.H.
yeah.
Taylor?
No,
Not that I just bought that, but the Henry McKenna is too. I like it a lot, but it's too simple. The Old Granddad was that the one that was uber fruity? I can't. Now I'm already forgetting.
No, it's peanut.
The peanuts. That's right. Yeah. I
Uber
didn't-
fruity was like the E.H. Taylor.
Yeah.
What was the one that you described as like pickle juice?
Oh, that was way back
What
here.
was
that
that?
was
Yeah.
way
Nectars.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
Victor's.
Victor's.
Yeah. All right, well,
That was weird.
yeah, so I'm gonna say the E.H. Taylor. I really enjoyed that. I remember enjoying it. I already own it. I know I like it. All granted, I tried once just now. I think it's bad.
I think I've
But-
tried all these except for Knob Creek and Maker's Mark for the first time just now.
Well, we only got 2 more.
Yeah, two
so-
more. Let's
Well,
finish
let's
it
hit
out.
it. Let's hit
Now we're
Evan Williams.
man. Second runner up here. Is,
Yeah, Evan Williams.
This is a
This was gonna be the last one, and I'm like, yes,
yeah.
be the
They
last
can't
one.
be.
And I just threw something in behind it. I'm like, I'm not letting this be the last one.
If you need
A cocktail
this is when I
mix.
was talking about cocktail mix. I was talking about snack pairings.
This is so
This
cheap.
is the one
This
that
bottle's
snack
so
pairs
cheap.
with everything so well.
If
Like,
you are not strong enough
bottle's
to
like,
pull
what,
the cork
18
out,
bucks?
you go buy an Evan
It's good.
Williams.
Yeah.
And you rock that screw top.
yeah, if you're making a Kentucky
I mean,
mule or something,
When you're
it
getting a
would be
1.7, when you're getting a 175 of this, I mean, for like $18 or
Ready for
something.
the cork pop? Just kidding. Screw.
Slap the cork against the top, just for the mic.
How do you spell it?
There we go.
EVAN.
Now we have a soundbite for it.
Williams. Even.
Why did Total Wine give me a spelling for EVEN?
Even Williams.
Sounds like a crappy knockout.
Yeah, so the
Okay,
It's crappier than
so
Evan
Total
Williams.
Wine's giving the
It's like
173
$3 a bottle.
is giving the 175 away for $19.99.
Yeah. That's so
So,
cheap.
do we want to drink this?
No.
Why?
We know. I guess, yeah, Dawson and Nick have.
I haven't. I think
Well,
we gotta
honestly,
do it.
the first
We
thing
do
I
have.
noticed
Yeah,
about that is
no,
how
you're
It's
right,
second to
we have
last.
to.
We're
I know,
skipping.
You're right. We
Is
have
it
to. I
like
just,
it
I
seems
just know.
way
like-
darker than everything else.
It's at least 4 years. This is charcoal filtered, for sure. It confirms it on the side, which people have their own opinions about. Some people think it has no place in bourbon. It is what it is. It's good. I use it as my cocktail mix primarily. It's just so cheap, and you get a 175 for $20, 100
So
proof.
cheap.
That's
It's a
steal.
bottom shelf cocktail mixer.
100%.
This one's got a nuttiness to it, but it's more subtle. And there's a sweet
I'm having a hard
up
time.
front.
Yeah,
Like,
so the
pulling
reason I
any
didn't want to
scent
drink
off
this
of
is
it.
I bought this 1.75. It's dirt cheap. It is the best. I'd say actually this is the best
Because I bought
value whiskey. Right, if you want the bourbon flavor
Yeah.
for the cheapest possible, this has it. It's not that great, but this is it. This is the one
I think it might still be top 5 for us.
for in general.
A lot of this selection.
Out
Well,
of this
I mean-
selection?
Bro, there was
I
some
think
pretty
so.
good selection here.
I mean, I think there's a possibility.
Well, in my expert, and I mean expert opinion,
This is an easy drink. The reason I didn't want to drink this, let me just recoup real quick, is that I've had so much. I've drank more of this than any other whiskey because I polished off the 1.75 by myself.
Oh my gosh.
And then more, right? And yeah, it's been a while.
Do you have a problem?
Huh?
Been a while
This is I
since
didn't
gone
know.
things up just
I would
like
go
I always do. It's been a while.
I would go to liquor stores. I would be so confused. What should I buy? Right? What is worth the money? Because I I didn't watch a lot of like.
So you were a
reviews.
Gentleman Jack guy before.
Yeah, so that was the first whiskey I ever drank.
Poor,
And
poor
yeah,
man.
maybe I'll take that back. I've drank more Gentleman Jack than I have this Evan Williams Bottled and Bond.
Which, you know,
But-
it belongs put away
Yeah.
out of the shade, you know.
Out of the limelight.
Nobody needs to
I
see
still
that.
I have a
Out of
special
the
place
deep,
in my
dark
heart for
depths
Gentleman, but yeah, I don't know. I could never give it,
double charcoal mellowed filter.
could never get it good marks. Or give it good. Anyway, I had this a lot. It does pair very well with like
I think it's
my
great.
favorite. is-
There's nothing wrong with it.
I could see pretzels.
I think it
going
sticks
with
out.
this.
This is better than the Basil Hayden. I think it's for sure better than a $100 Calumet Farm or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, it's better than the one that Carter brought as far as the Minnesota rye.
Yeah,
Or
that
a
Pike Street
wheated.
is.
It's better than the J. Carver.
Yeah.
I think I might like it better than the Knob Creek small batch. I think I like it better than the Old Granddad Bottle and Bond. And I kind of got I watched a video on the Statesman, and I think their opinion kind of changed mine, but I might like that more than the Statesman, and I really like the Statesman at some point.
Yeah, I like the Statesman a lot too. The reason I agree that this has good flavors. I mean, it's sweet. I don't get a lot of fruitiness to it, but it's easy to drink. I don't like it because it has a lingering, cheap flavor that lasts for so long on my tongue.
What flavor?
It's like a dry residue.
It's just not good.
And it's let me drink it again. Hold on.
Really?
I feel like I can still taste it.
I just drank like
That's usually the quality of something that's good.
Yeah. But this is not
If it lingers.
right. The lingering is not the bad thing. It's the
it's
flavor,
the flavor
that does
of
linger, and it has nothing to add. It's so plain. It's dry. It makes my tongue feel dry and.
Makes
Ugh.
you feel funny.
I like this. I think this is.
I don't disagree that it has good. Yeah, I guess when I sip it,
I just can't.
do
I can't
enjoy
find
it.
the notes that you guys are saying. You know,
Sure.
you're saying that
Yeah, no, I get that.
are negative. I just always get. You know, it's lingering with me. It's not leaving my mouth feeling like it's got cotton in it. It just it gives me a sweet flavor the whole way through, and it lingers a good amount too.
Mm-hmm.
But
So basically, what you're saying is this is like top tier cocktail mixer. Like definitely keep this around.
I think it's a
we already
daily.
knew
I think
that.
it's a
Yeah.
no. I think it's a daily drinker.
daily drinker.
It's like it's your bottle that's between, 15 to $30 that you can
Yeah.
afford to drink an ounce or two every day if you need to,
Yeah.
and you can use it. It's like the multi-tool of bourbon.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw in cocktails. You're gonna drink
Suckers
it
and
neat.
Gerber.
Yeah, nobody's gonna care if you throw it in Coke.
You carry it
Yeah.
with you at all
Actually,
times.
this and Coke
Keep it in your pocket.
might be the best bourbon and Coke ever.
Yeah. What was the one? I was just saying
really
one of these that had good cocktail potential. I already forgot, but just for drinking it neat, like I would prefer the Maker's Mark. over this
Really?
one. Yeah, for sure.
No,
I don't.
No, I agree with Zach. I think
I
the
don't know
Maker's
about the
Mark has
Maker's
much
Mark.
More of a,
I think that the Evan Williams has more like actual flavor.
right.
In the
But
comments,
I
put
think,
your
that's,
Mark.
I think that's the proof bringing the flavor through. I bet if they made a Maker's Mark bottle, actually,
Well,
do they?
Well,
do
not
they?
a bottle and bomb, but
Right.
a cast strength.
That's
They do
true.
make a
I need to
large-
try that.
Well,
I need
if
to
they
try
do,
that.
I think we should try it.
Yeah.
I think that we should.
I think I
compare
would
the-
enjoy
compare
that
and contrast
more.
the two, because that Maker's Mark by itself
I don't like.
doesn't.
Makers,
I don't
no.
think it brings enough to the
Regular
table
makers,
to
I
like
just
really
don't. I can't get
be
behind
something
for
that I
some
want to
reason.
sit in every. I don't want to every single day
Yeah.
drink the Maker's Mark.
Sure.
Like the Maker's
Yeah.
Mark is good,
Sure.
but I don't know if every day I'm going to be like drinking it and be like, yes, I
It's-
enjoy this.
Fine.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's fine.
And actually, yeah, I guess for price to the taste.
Oh, yeah.
the Evan Williams is better because
Yeah.
the Maker's Mark it's cheap, but it's not as
It's
cheap.
not a 175.
It's
and
not a
not
175 for
50 proof.
$19.
Well, honestly,
Yeah.
they do get bonus points for the red wask aesthetic.
The
you
red
know.
wax?
Wask.
Wask.
All
The
right.
red wax. The red wax aesthetic.
I'm done with Evan Williams.
I like turtles.
You did a good job, Evan
Moving
Williams.
forward,
you know what
let's,
you're doing.
let's hit
but
the next bottle.
I
Heaven
don't
hell
want- I
knows
don't
what
want
they're
more.
doing.
Yeah,
All right.
they know what they're
I'm
doing.
excited
The-
for this last one.
The last bottle.
Like I said,
of the
screw cap for
episode.
the win.
It's one I've never had before, which is a shocker because I own almost all of these.
Look at that. Yeah, thanks to Dylan for letting us raid his liquor cabinet. We've been doing small pours, but
Hey,
even
I
4 small
three of
pours
these.
is still like 2 ounces.
it's a dent.
That's a glass gone from
Yeah.
Dylan's potential.
I could keep going.
Yeah, he can keep living. So this is New Riff Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is bottled and bond.
No, it's not.
Let's hear it.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Bottled in bond
I didn't know
without
that.
chill filtration.
Let me see that.
That is bottled in
It's
bond?
the raised glass.
I did not know that. Oh, you can't read it.
Yeah, I was
Unless
gonna
you're
say,
like-
you can't even read it.
It's in
It
the
is
glass
bottled in bond.
itself.
Unless you're a nerd.
Wow. Why wouldn't
Man,
they put that in actual
He
text?
thinks he knows everything.
That's. Oh, it's got the mash bill on it. 65% corn, 30% rye, 5% malted barley. Aged at least 4 years, which it has to be because it's bottled and bond. Bottled and Bond Act of 1897.
I'm excited for the rye.
That
What
that
Zach,
bumped my
what-
expectation.
Get your booty over there.
Solid.
That was alright.
That's actually got a
Actually-
real cork in it.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
was
That bumped my
I'm pretty sure.
expectation for this bottle up
No, it's not.
at least a full notch.
That is
It's
black.
black.
That's a black cork.
That's some real genuine cork right there.
It's black because they burn it with the torch before they put it in there.
I know one of the ones I brought had a real cork. I bet it was a J. Carver.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I did not know this was a bottle of bond.
I was just.
It's kind of
You
got.
can't
it's
read
like-
it from the website because
No.
this is like glass. So
Yeah, it's kind of sweet.
that's it. That's great. So everything except for the Napa Creeks for bottle of bond. It's
We
6.
almost made that mistake
What?
of thinking that that was not bottled in bond.
I've never tried this before. Hang on, nose.
Oh yeah, that's a good amount. I really like this. It's very good.
So how much did you spend on this, Carter?
I think this was about 40, like high 40s. Like closer to 50 probably.
Okay.
Very floral on the scent. I don't get any sweetness, or fruitiness, but yeah, it smells like a rose. Honestly,
It's got a nice floral nose to it.
actually, yeah. Hold on. It also smells like okay, this is not a positive note.
Yeah, it's $40.
It smells like chlorine a little bit. I get that very chemical.
Does it smell like chloroform to you?
Yeah.
Does this rag smell like chloroform
Yeah.
to you?
It's a
Yeah.
freshly treated pool.
Yeah.
I guess I could see the chlorine.
$40.
I get more floral than the chlorine, but it's there. It's definitely there.
I think my palate is
$40,
just
okay.
shot by now.
Oh, I love this so much.
Is this what you brought up to the cabin one time?
It is.
This is better than I remember.
It's so good, isn't it?
Oh, so the single barrel is also barrel
Swallowed
proof.
it fast.
Really?
I'm looking on their website. The single barrel I did not know was barrel proofed. It's yeah.
Yeah.
The one at least on the website is 55% alcohol, which is low barrel proof.
That is low barrel proof.
Single barrel.
So, real
Interesting.
quick, I have a question for all of you guys. Normally, when I drink whiskey or bourbon or anything, I immediately get a headache just from the smell. Today, nothing.
Do you,
I thought
do you,
that
I've
I thought
tried.
you didn't have that problem for a while.
No, it was most of the time when I tried, any whiskey or any bourbon, I immediately had a headache. Today I have nothing, and I've tried a lot.
Drinking
So if anybody
water.
knows
Oh,
why,
None of us know.
Nobody's gonna
why
comment
this
on
is for the viewers.
No one's gonna look.
If any of you guys know why my specific issue is being caused, let me know.
Well, it's dehydration.
They're gonna have to
Any
listen
doctors in the chat?
to an
Any
hour
doctors in
and
the chat?
50-minute
This is-
podcast episode to get
this
to that
is
question.
probably the
They're gonna
only-
have to comment.
No,
after
no,
that.
we're gonna put this in the first 15 seconds because it's
Sounds
important.
like you're in your own podcast.
The only one that's listened to it that I know of is Matt.
Matt, if you know,
I don't think he's actually listened to all of these episodes. We'll find out.
Oh,
Matt,
okay.
if you're listening, put like a smiley face in the comment. Or
Jay
something.
Carver, after you sponsor us, let me know.
No, you're not sponsoring us after
Man,
this.
so this is the only bourbon that we've tried so far. Of course, it's the last one. I could say this is this is the medicinal quality. This tastes like medicine.
This sucker-
not quite like
yeah.
like cough syrup or something, but like it tastes like I'm,
It will
taking
numb your sore
medicine.
throat.
Yeah.
It will help you sleep.
Kill
Yeah.
Corona.
This is very relaxing.
It makes you feel
It's
very
good, right?
warm.
Makes you
Yeah.
feel invulnerable.
Like that Kentucky hug is right now. Yeah, I could headbutt a brick wall right now.
Just headbutt.
Barely even any brain damage.
I'd love to see
Yep.
you try that.
What's that line from Brooklyn Nine-Nine that Pimento said? It was like this. The skull is the hammer of the body. And the doctor's like, no one has ever said that.
No one's ever said that.
No wonder.
He's like, oh, that's on me. That's my bad.
So are you guys buying this bottle and bond
100%.
product?
How much
I-
is it?
40.
$40.
That's a close one,
I
but
think I would.
it is so
yeah.
relaxing. Maybe it's because I know it's the last one. But wow,
It's that sense of security.
I don't think I like this more than Evan Williams.
really,
It's not twice as good.
Maybe not for.
you're right. It
price.
is not. It is not twice as good. But I don't think any of these are
twice
the
as
percentage
good. Yeah.
of price better than Evan Williams. Ball and
Yeah.
Bond,
Maybe the H Taylor.
maybe.
And
30,
maybe the
40
12
bucks. That's twice as good as the.
I mean, it's only $40.
Yeah. Well,
So
actually,
it's it is
actually,
twice as
it needs
mu-
it needs to be 4 times as good. Well, actually, yeah, it does because it's a 175 for 19, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like $9 for a 750.
It'd be twice and a third, quarter, because
it's 1.5
Yeah.
for twice a 750, and then another quarter of a liter, which is between a quarter and a third of 750. So yeah, something like that.
something like that.
Pretty close.
I don't know.
So it has to be like 3.67 times better.
The new Rift is good. I think I have to try it on its own at some point
Yep.
without being. It's the last of all of these. I just don't like it that
Yeah.
much for some reason.
Yeah. After
He's
trying-
sad. He's sad. It's all
trying
over.
19 other whiskeys.
Yep.
I don't know. It just doesn't stick out as much.
No. Yeah. I guess this is a tough one just because. So like I said, this is the only one that has that medicinal quality, but I can't pick out the normal bourbon flavors. I can't pick out a fruit.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I guess-
sweet, but I don't know what kind of
I guess
sweet.
now that we've had these all, what are the what has its own defined character out of these whiskeys? Like I feel like Evan Williams for me, E.H. Taylor, probably Knob Creek 12 year,
Yep.
and then
The old granddad, I think.
Yeah,
was
old granddad, too.
Very
but I would say
interesting
all of
to me.
those have their very distinct characteristics.
Well, I think the Maker's Mark. Has
That's-
characteristic
yeah.
for
No, I
being not much happening.
No, but
and
you're
then-
right. It
and
was,
then you hit the
it
rest
was completely
of them.
different. Like
Yeah, it stood out from the rest.
even
of
the
them.
Minnesota weeded bourbon
yeah,
was
the
completely
Michters.
The Minnesota
That's what I
one,
was gonna
yeah.
say.
The
The Michters had
Minnesota one.
Victor's,
Yeah.
the one that has Minnesota on the bottle.
the Pike Street.
Do you know what the state looks like?
I can't currently see it.
The bottle is out of my view. Oh, hold on. Actually, we do have one more whiskey to try.
Do we?
We had
Yeah.
that Port Charlotte.
No, we have the
No, we
infinity
actually-
glass.
No.
Oh,
no.
infinity glass.
Actually, hang on. We actually might have two.
Okay,
What-
what
all
do
right,
you-
let's do the
what
other
we
one
thinking
first.
about?
Port
I have
Charlotte.
to go get it.
Port Charlotte.
Then
We'll get
retrieve
it.
it, my
Port
friend.
Charlotte.
Let's do. I'm gonna finish this. You guys pour the Infinity,
Yo, red hot.
and then I'll go get
Are
mine.
we all doing Infinity?
Yeah.
Encore.
Oh, that's not
Encore.
worse.
Oh.
That's too
Encore.
much for a single person.
How?
I'll do it.
Wait, how are you guys gonna pour that without spilling it?
No, I was gonna say, are we all doing this, or is
You
it
are gonna-
whoever has
you are
the
gonna
least,
Should I go?
Spill it.
Should
Just
I
pour
go
fast.
over my winners?
whoever has the least amount of
Losers?
points?
No, I think I want to try it.
See, I'm.
Give
We
me
ride
less
together, we
than
die
that.
together.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
do it.
We ride
I was
together, we
thinking-
get Corona together.
I was wondering if it should be whoever has the least.
Corona's
amount of
the only
points,
thing I
or
drink
if
anyways.
The person with the most points should choose who drinks it.
No, we're all just gonna drink
I think
it.
we're all just gonna drink it. I mean, all you guys.
My body is rejecting. Me.
You've got the hiccups.
I do have the hiccups, and then it came on
So
suddenly. What in the world? Quick, somebody scare me! Ah! Actually, that kind of helped.
You're just like, ah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm not
No, that
excited.
totally helped.
I'm not excited to try this because
Neither am I. I'm totally
I
dreading
know a
it.
lot of it was the Michters.
I thought you were going to evenly distribute it.
It smells.
Distribute it?
Distribute it.
Yeah,
Why did
I
you
tried.
bring that?
I
It
tried.
Why did you bring the
smells
other
like
one?
It's a challenge.
We said Nick was gonna have a smoky thing.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not talking about the Port Charlotte. I'm talking about the other one.
It's not Port Charlotte.
Oh, it's the,
I'm actually
it's
just.
the art
I'm
bag.
very happy that I could
This is not what
actually
it
drink
actually
and
is.
enjoy all of these.
Well, why'd you bring?
Because a lot
What
of
is it?
times I just like
Okay.
immediately get a headache. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna enjoy this.
Okay,
Well,
well, let's
So
So
get
have,
this
have we
over
tried?
with.
Have we tried this yet?
I'm glad you were able to.
I'm excited
Nope.
about this Infinity.
Begin to enjoy.
Infinity
this was-
glass back into the
For sure,
infinity
this
glass.
was a life-changing moment for me. Was when I first had a whiskey.
Am I missing Nick's life-changing moment for whiskey?
Yeah, because you
I
were
li-
talking over it.
Someone was asking me a question.
Right. So, like, I guess for me, the first. Do you guys remember the first time you had whiskey?
Yes, I was
Yeah,
home alone.
it was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I was home
he
alone.
was drinking.
I'm not lying. I turned 21, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll go buy a bottle of Knob Creek because that's the only thing I recognize.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went, yeah.
You tried it, yeah, for sure.
I thought you were going to say it was like.
That sounds
like
so
a teenager.
depressing.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say I was 9.
Well, I just
my-
turned 12.
My
Yep.
dad had
Well,
left
in
the
my
house.
case, I was ready. Confession time.
No,
I was-
don't do it.
Don't do it.
I have to
Okay.
edit it out anyway.
I was 21 years old,
Oh,
and I
okay,
was
good.
camping,
Hi.
and I was.
I thought it was.
Ed-
Gonna be,
It doesn't matter.
edit that
I
out.
thought no.
Edit it out.
I thought it was gonna be. I was 12. I'm like, 'cause when
I was nothing but a shy, gay 6-year-old boy.
1950s gay.
Aren't
Yeah,
all
50s gay. Second story. First time I had whiskey. I said Gentleman Jack was the first time I had first time.
No.
Wasn't lying.
Yukon.
So I was camping on a
Yukon's-
remote island in Canada. Had my dad's like, here, try this. I'm like, what is this? He's like, just drink it. And I drank it.
Just
And what he
do
did,
it.
we ran out of ice cubes. We didn't have more ice cubes in our cooler. So all we had were the bananas that were in the cooler, which were now frozen. So he sliced frozen bananas as ice cubes, put it in the Gentleman Jack, which gave it a banana flavor. And I kid you not, that got me hooked. I love that.
That's
flavor.
interesting because I feel like there's already banana notes in Jack Daniels to begin with.
There might be, but anyway, it was more banana-y than usual.
That
and
sounds
I
good.
loved it.
It actually sounds pretty
It was
bomb.
amazing. And I asked my dad for frozen bananas when I got home to have more. And he's like, why not just have ice? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just started drinking,
Out of principle.
liquor on the rocks, whiskey on the rocks. And then I started drinking whiskey neat. Now, he never drinks whiskey neat. He'll always drink it on the rocks. Now,
Shame.
Wait, was he putting Henry McKenna on ice?
Not the first glass, but I'm almost I didn't ever saw him pour the rest, but I'm pretty confident he did.
Makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we
Makes
should
me sad.
take a
All right,
quick
Quick
so-
story's over.
this
Quick
is
story's
Infinity
over.
Blood.
I've already taken a sip. It's not great. I mean, it's good.
There's a dominant whiskey in there, definitely, but I forget. It's that stupid Minnesota rye.
Oh, but I don't get that. Like the scent
No.
is gone.
No,
Scent
it's that
is
stupid
retreated.
Minnesota rye.
The Pike Street.
It's the Pike Street.
Yeah.
I get the same note in the Pike Street and the Jake Carver, so it's one of those two. Which one do we hate more? It was
All
the
of
Pike
it was,
Street.
it was the Pike Street.
It was the Pike Street.
This
Yeah,
is
that's the
terrible.
Pike
It's the Pike Street. It just tastes like Pike Street
This
with
actually
other
isn't-
things.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not bad,
It's not-
but it's
no,
not.
We
it's-
have an
it's
infinity
just-
blend for
It's
the
just not
Infinity.
good.
All right, this is going back.
That's
Would've
getting
known
dumped
if you
out.
mixed 21 different whiskeys, it wouldn't be good.
21.
I thought there was
20.
21. Did we add one?
20.
That was the 21st.
Well, here comes 22 and 23.
Okay, so keeping in the tradition of the infinity bottle, I have something that I would like to share.
Oh shoot! I understand now.
This is my infinity bottle.
Oh crap!
So the base of it was 4 rows of single barrel.
He hasn't spit in it or anything like that. I guess
That wasn't even my concern.
it's my concern.
My concern was that it was all like super smoky different whiskeys.
No, this is all bourbons.
Okay.
It's all bourbons. I retract that. It's all bourbons and ryes.
Oh,
There's no scotches.
gosh.
No scotches, no finished anything in it.
Dang it!
So this is basically 3 ounces of the 4 rows of single barrel, and then like three quarters of
Other
other
stuff, yeah.
I actually was recording it, and I didn't save it, so I don't actually remember it was in here.
You had an electronic document? Or?
Yes.
Ooh, nice cork. That was a wet cork bowl.
I like the wet ones.
Well, that's another
They're
edit.
louder. I don't know. There's a subtlety with the quiet ones, but
I like the wet ones.
so go over again. Sorry, no scotches, but pretty much everything else. You think?
What?
You said there's no scotches in this, but
Oh,
you think there's pretty much everything else?
It's-
Ryes and bourbons and Americans.
I think I got this up to 10 different whiskeys. I just started pouring my favorite stuff in it and recording it. And after the 3 ounces of Four Roses single barrel, I started doing 3/4 ounce pours of just everything else. But then I lost the file on my phone. But
Yeah.
I think for the most part, I remember what
Nick
it
is
is.
just like, I'm done. Tastes like alcohol.
It's not bad.
Spicy.
Yeah, but spicy. No, not pepper, but like
Like cayenne.
no, not like cayenne. Dang,
Dude,
what
my
is
back
this?
hurts so
Spicy.
stinking bad.
I guess actually, yeah. Honestly, if I had,
I like this.
yeah, this is
More.
I like when the initial note is warmth, right?
Or you squeeze me, I have to go pee.
Warm entry into the mouth,
All right, Nick.
and
I
then
drink it.
I
we
have
got
one
one more
thing.
You can pour that out.
This is just for
You
you.
best hurry up because I gotta pee.
This
Yep,
is
I got
just
sweet
for
too.
you.
Yeah.
You can pour it in there if you want.
This is
Ugadal, right?
Corey reckon.
Oh.
This is a 57% Isla Scotch.
So this is completely different.
Cork pop week.
Ah, come on.
It was subtle.
It's gonna kick you in the butt.
So I want you to actually try it, the first one, and whatever I pour, you have to finish. But you have to
I don't
sip.
know how I feel about this.
You have to sip the first one. You just can't slam it.
This is.
Oh, I smell smoke.
Let me get squared up.
Get some nosing notes off of it.
Does anybody have a water left? I gotta cleanse my palate.
Did we not bring the water back in here again?
Oh, we did. I just forgot to grab one.
This is my favorite Ardbeg.
Thank you very much.
Zach, Carter, and I have had this on our last
Oh
one.
my god.
This is gonna kick your ass.
It's pretty crazy.
That is like
So this is a
sinking my nose
7.
down in the burnt down ashes.
This is a
of campfire.
7% alcohol jump, and it's just
Wow.
smoke.
It's good. I will say it's very good.
Honestly, I'm glad that I built up to this,
To this moment.
and I didn't just like when I showed up took a sip of this, because I would have been like, "Oh my gosh, what is that?"
Uh-huh.
All right,
It's
we'll take a sip here.
Burning tire water.
Yeah,
Burning tire water.
You drink it? Okay. Yeah. This is a complete opposite flavor spectrum.
Yeah, give us some flavors.
it's super smoky.
Not as
Just
bad as you
pepper.
think it would be.
Does first time I had something as PD or smoky as this was like it just brings you back to like the most memorable
It
bonfire
reminds me of
experience
like
you can.
Capitogama camping.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it
Right?
reminds me of.
It's that
Like
nice.
chilling on Echo Island, tying fishing line to
Exactly.
dragonflies. That's what it reminds me of.
Walking them.
Yep,
Yep.
playing with my pet
Getting them stuck
dragonflies.
in pine trees and leaving
Yeah.
them.
you know
Yeah,
that's a shared memory experience. Like
yeah. I
that's
know.
what-
I
that's-
actually enjoy this.
That's what you feel it. You feel
What the
it.
crap? I've
Yeah.
given you so many smoky stuff.
But
But
I
this one's
think
different.
it's because you gave it to me with like I'd come home from work, and then come over here and be like, "Here, try this," and you give me the smokiest thing you had.
You probably actually tried this before.
Probably. But I think it was just too much of a jump from
Yeah.
nothing to this.
Well,
I think
also,
I need to build up to it.
We've
to
also
appreciate
been
it.
testing our brains and our mouths with attempting to analyze.
Yeah, because now
flavors.
I kind of know the things that I liked. And
Right.
the
Well,
things
these
that I
are
don't like.
bourbons. This is completely different.
This is
than
candy
what you're
compared to,
drinking.
like-
This is yeah.
Meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that's just smoking like bacon.
Yeah.
Well, if this was a meat, it would be beef jerky.
Sure. Yeah.
Bacon. So do we say what? We said buy it on the new Rift.
Oh,
100%
I guess I didn't finish my statement, but
Yeah, honestly,
I
I
decided it
don't
was
I don't
mine.
enjoy the flavor as much as I do like the memories that kind of come with it.
Sure. Okay.
Which sounds pretty stupid, but like
No,
I don't know.
Not
Makes sense to
really.
me.
I
It's,
mean,
I guess it's more of an experience than like
Uh huh.
It's
Not
experiencing.
every fond memory is triggered by a fond, existence.
Before we continue with this, I gotta pee so bad.
Well, I think we're done
I think we're wrapping
anyways.
up anyways.
All right.
well, let's see.
Thank you everyone for listening to part 2 of this podcast. We hope that our input as inexperienced whiskey drinkers,
I'm actually a third level sommelier.
yeah, right,
We can make our own sommelier levels.
right. Oh, so
Level
bad, so bad.
2.
I'm an S tier sommelier.
I'm a white belt.
We hope one of our
White
jokes,
belts.
maybe one of our jokes, has become an inside joke to you, and you bought some whiskey because of us.
What inside jokes do we have?
Huh?
We have
No, we didn't. To them, to the listener, they've created an
Yeah.
inside joke based on what we said.
Like when I said I like the wet ones.
The wet ones. There you go. All right, everyone, have a wet day.